And when one of the oldest auction houses in London do things, they certainly do things in style. And I've got a real treat for you guys in today's video. Hey guys, it's Numistacker and I'm back with you today for a pretty special video. Apologies for the lighting in advance. It wasn't that great. We didn't have any pro lights to take this video, but the content should be absolutely right up your street. I'm here at Spink in the heart of London and going to take a look at the wonderful and magnificent coins for sale on Tuesday in the Stratos sale of spectacular English gold coins. And these really are spectacular, and I'm just presenting here Greg from Spink to tell you all about them.
Hello and welcome to Spink, and thank you to the Numistacker channel for airing this preview of our very special sale that we are having next Tuesday, the 15th September here in London. And I just thought I'd pick out a selection to discuss of the coins that we have on offer. Now, when we first started this project in March of 2020, so right at the beginning of lockdown, wherever you are in the world, we thought about having potentially 100 really nice English gold coins on offer. But actually it transpired that as the course of lockdown progressed, more and more consignments came in, and actually it developed from a simple 100 special coins to almost 300 fantastic English gold coins that really suit every budget and every interest. So I've just selected an example here of some of the coins that we have graded, all of them done by NGC, that we've gone very happily into business with for this sale. So for instance, at the very opening of the sale, we have a selection of the English Hammered Gold series, which is something that is certainly garnering a lot of popularity now, and we've seen some of the results in America in August, and we're now starting to see that feed through into the English market more generally. So an example here from the Kalazar collection, this Mint State 63 Henry VI Gold Noble, struck at Calais, as you can tell by the flagstaff at the stern of the ship. A rather presentable piece, this, very, very nice indeed, and often what you find with nobles is some striking weakness at some point in the legends. But as you can see from this example, and as has been respected by the Mint State grading, this is a particularly fine example of a Calais noble of Henry VI. Moving on to slightly later period, the Tudors, ever popular series of coinage, and certainly something that transcends merely the numismatic. You have a fantastic Tudor series here. This one, a Henry VII Angel. Interestingly, from an English grading point of view, we were rather more subjectively harsh on this coin. We graded it within the very fine category, but NGC rather liked this piece, and actually we've graded it Mint State 63. So that shows you actually the range of grading that is out there. And it certainly shows that looking at the coin and looking at the slab is something that should be picked up on. And that comes from the Quinn collection. Then we move on to the milled series, which is obviously the staple of this particular sale, but also the staple of grading. And we have some very, very nice examples, including this third guinea, Mint State 65 from the Carlisle collection. Absolutely fabulous coin, really choice proofy surfaces, almost like it was struck yesterday, and it's very much reminiscent of some of the most recent Royal Mint strikings, actually, given the amount of lustre on this. Really spectacular coin, this. Moving on then to the half guinea, the slightly bigger brother of this piece, and this is graded Mint State 64 with a star designation to obviously befit the fantastic tone and appeal of this piece. And once again, the grading befits the quality of the coins, and it really exemplifies what sort of material is out there, and obviously what a wonderful opportunity this sale will present to the market. Now, here's another example where NGC grading and our own opinion as specialists in the English coin market differs. This particular example of the 1821 proof half sovereign, we've determined it a proof. NGC have determined it proof-like and have described it as the Mint State currency coin. And of course, it again pays to look at the coin itself. Now, the jury is still out on this coin. Certainly some people have come to the opinion that NGC is correct, others have come to the opinion that we're correct. The fun is, of course, you can decide on auction day next Tuesday which of us is right. But a fabulous coin again from the Haley collection, mint state 64, again with the fantastic choice Ifield star designation. Moving on to the bigger pieces in the sale, we have the fantastic Selig example of the pattern broad, the earliest of the Guinea series, so to speak. And this is a really wonderful coin. It captures all of the iridescent red tone, which is so very rare on gold coins because it's an inert metal as it is. But to get one with this beautiful red tone that really accentuates the luster of it is fantastic. And this comes from the K-Lazar collection. A really lovely coin, and we expect that to do certainly well over its provisional 15 to 20,000 pound estimate. And certainly the pre-bidding that we're having at the moment online at Spink Live is going very well indeed for that coin. Moving on to something that you may be more familiar, viewers that are watching this, the guineas and sovereigns, excuse me. And again, we have a fantastic range from the Lima issue, which was obviously struck from Spanish bullion, stolen off the Spanish that had been mined in Peru. And of course it carries, just like the silver coinage that you may be familiar with at this date, 1745 and 1746, the wonderful Lima stamp below the bust of George II. And this particular example, wonderful it is, again, sumptuous, almost satiny-like surfaces that really is wholly befitting the grade of MS65. Again, estimate of 12 to 15,000 pounds, and we rather think it will do better than that, especially given the fantastic superlative grade it's been given. Now we move on to the home territory, the Sovereign series, and of course, as you've been seeing our advertising online, we're delighted to say that we have the 11th example of an 1819 Sovereign come to market. This particular example is said to have been found in Southampton in the late 1980s, and although there is no certifiable evidence of that as yet that we have found, that is the story we have been given, and that is the one we will present to the market. And as it stands, 10 currency coins of this type are known. Strangely, all of the examples that have appeared in recent years, bar the Bentley example and the one in the Royal Mint ballot, have exhibited some signs of mounting. And if you get a chance to look at our catalogue, it's very worth looking at the catalogue and seeing the description of why that might be. But with an estimate of 20 to 25,000, and of course the Royal Mint ballot coin last year exceeding that hugely, we rather expect a lot of interest in that piece. Moving into the home turf, we look at the George III, Queen Victoria and William IV series. Again, fantastic grades, mint state 63, mint state 64, and of course in the case of the William IV, although NGC don't recognise this particularly rare variety, the N in shield that is given, this is a fantastic example of such, and again, only a dozen of these coins are known, and a fantastic series to have a good go at. We move into perhaps the star item of the entire sale, the Queen Anne 5 guineas, which has recently been graded mint state 62 plus, proof-like, and we found a reference to such a coin in a sale in 1943, which even was elevated above the exalted Vigo 5 guineas, which you may well be familiar with. And this particular coin, wholly befitting of the grade it has been given, and with an estimate of 100 to 120,000 pounds, pre-sale interest would suggest that that may well be eclipsed come the auction day. And it gives me great pleasure to share with you just a few of the many highlights in this sale. But as I say, if you'd like to visit our website, spinklive.com, and you look for the Stratos sale, we very much look forward to seeing you on Tuesday the 15th of September. Thank you very much.
And with loads of great new coins coming out in September, October, there's never been a better time to buy from the Coin Connection. Code Barry for 2% off in September.
And this brings me to the end of the sale, where we will have the spectacular series of Gemini proof sets and coins, which we will first offer individually and then as their respective sets afterwards. And whichever gets the higher price, either cumulatively or individually, will be the winner. So it should bring some excitement on the evening. But very interestingly, when this set was submitted to NGC as the set that it was, the sovereign, the half crown, shilling and sixpence were all accepted as proof coins. But rather bizarrely, the Maundy set that was with them was graded as a mint state coin. And it is open to speculation as to why they would see those as mint state coins, but the rest as proof coins. But there you go. And I'm sure from Russell's point of view, a Numistacker.
A big thank you to Greg from Spink for giving us such tremendous information on the coins in the Stratos sale. If you're not a subscriber to this channel and you want more of the same great content, then click on the subscribe button and ring the little bell, and you'll be notified when each new Numistacker video comes online. So hope you had a great day, and if you get a chance to take a look at the Spink auction and maybe bid, then that would be even doubly as great.